Hey everybody, hope you're having a lovely Monday morning. Just coming at you with a little fraction to decimal, decimal to fraction work. So make sure that you are doing your IXL practice before you do your Google assignment today. Just a refresher on place value with decimals. So remember, once we have our decimal point, to the left side, we have our whole numbers. So we have our ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, and so forth. And then to the right of our decimal, remember it starts with tenths with the TH, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, okay, and then millions and so forth. So your work today is to be able to change fractions into decimals and then decimals into fractions. So you have to keep that knowledge of place value at hand. So just a refresher, to write a fraction as a decimal, the first thing you'd want to do is just say that fraction out loud. So this fraction right here I have is a 7/10. So if I look up at my decimal and I see tenths, I have one digit after my decimal. So I know I'm going to have my decimal, and then I need to go one digit after. So 7/10 would just give me a 7 in the tenths place, and then you can put your 0 there as well. Okay, so 0.7 is 7/10. The next one I have is 15 thousandths. Okay, so 15 thousandths, I have tenths, hundredths, thousands, so that's 1, 2, 3 spots after my decimal. So I like to put my decimal here first. And I also can look at my zeros and my thousand, and I also have 3 spots. So what I like to do is make 3 digits here. And then I have 15 thousandths. So the 5 needs to be in the thousandths place. Okay, so I'm going to put my 5 here, and then my 1 here to make my 15. But I don't have any tenths, so I put a 0 there. Okay, so always take a look at how many zeros we have to help you out with your place value and how many digits you need. Okay, the next one I have 8 hundredths. Okay, so I'm going to put my 0, and my hundredths goes tenths, hundredths, so 2 spots after my decimal, as well as I have 2 zeros in my hundred, so I can make my 2 digits, right? And my 8 needs to be in the hundredths place. So I'm going to put my 8 here, and since I don't have any tenths, I'm just going to make my 0 in the tenths place. Okay, so now when you move over to writing your decimal number as a fraction, you need to keep in mind place value as well. So here I have 0.21, which I have 1, 2 spots after my decimal. So if I look up here, I have tenths, hundredths. That brings me to the hundredths. So I say this as 21 hundredths. So I write 21 over 100. Right? And then for this one, I have 0.5. So if I look up here, my 5 is in the tenths place. So I say this as 5/10. So as a fraction, you would just write 5/10. All right. And then last but not least, I have 0.568. Okay, so I have 3 spots after my decimal now. And if I look up here, here's my decimal, and I have tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Okay, so the 8 is in the thousandths place. So I write 568 thousandths. So 568 out of 1,000. So this was just a quick refresher on how we change fractions into decimals and decimals into fractions. Take a look at the place value guide that is in your assignments page as well if you need a place value chart. All right, good luck. Happy Monday. Deuces.